Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this reading. So this pick a card reading will be all about your February 2022 predictions. Anything for your highest good to know in order for you to navigate the energies better. That is my intention throughout this reading to basically come out. So whenever you're feeling ready, you can choose your pile. This is going to be group number 1 with the stone lapis lazuli. And this is going to be group number 2 with the unakite. And this is going to be group number 3 with the fluorite. So whenever you're ready, you can do your selection, or you can either pause the video and then you can move to the description box down below to find your timestamps. So I'm gonna see you there. Hello group number 1. If you have chosen this pile with the lapis lazuli, then this is going to be your reading. So I already pre-shuffled some oracle cards because I want to get a little bit more in detail. I didn't want to lose too much time on shuffling everything on the camera, but I will dive deep into your general energies, any possible challenges you might face during this February, any blessings coming your way, and general advices. And I want to also check your career and love related energies as well. But I will start with your tarot cards first. I'll just move into your oracles later on. So let's get started, group number 1. And before I jump into your tarot cards, I'd like to share with you what I felt during your meditation. And they're just general messages, so not everything has to resonate with you. Just take only what it resonates. I felt like you guys might be feeling somehow at crossroads. And this crossroads might be about stepping into something new, like leaving your comfort zone, or going back to experience something from the past with new eyes, if that makes sense. And when I was tapping into your energy, I started to feel some heart palpitations as well. It was just maybe it's a little bit hard for you to focus right now because your attention is constantly on this decision that you feel like you need to make right now. But let's dive deep into your energy, group number 1's guys, angels, and their higher self. So what's the general energy for collective consciousness group number 1? What's the general energy for February for collective consciousness group number 1? Oh, we have 9 of inspirations. It's 9 of wands. It really seems like you're at the crossroads. Yeah, kind of staying very still, and you can see the confidence on her face. It's not like that you're clueless. You on the opposite, you have too many ideas, you really dive deep into the core of the situation, you possibly analyze every possible scenario, every possible reason. But most of the time that's not for our highest good to do that, because instead of finding a solution, we might find ourselves into some kind of a thinking loop. So we might not get a full hand off our thinking or our situation, or have to basically invest our energy wisely, in a sense that it's not going to hurt us or it's not going to drain us, but it's going to come back to us with multiplied. But I'm just seeing that you have this contemplation energy, and can you see that there's a road behind her? So she's just evaluating basically what to do at this moment. And the 9 of wands, usually in the traditional tarot deck, is an indication of some kind of burdensome situation. It's at a time for you to have a breakthrough basically. And there are too many mountains big rocky foundations behind you, but you are not looking to that side. You basically turn your back towards any kind of problems, and you're trying to understand yourself, you're trying to find yourself. It's like realization of self-worth, self-power, and where to invest your energy wisely. It's that kind of like a revelation, self-evaluation you're going for as a general energy. And there's Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. It's a 5 card. So there's a change coming. There's a change needing in terms of point of view, how you're viewing things, how you're seeing things, so that I'm feeling it. Because every experience that you basically had led you to very much of this moment in here. It might be also that you are basically trying to see yourself, or you might need to see yourself from the eyes of a new you. Like that might be you. That might be you from your past years. Let's say this is you in the 5 years ago or 2 years ago, and this is you right now, or this is you from the future that's trying to basically guide you. It might be also so that your higher self keep coming through to give you the messages, because you right now at this current energy, you are stripped away from any kind of conditioning you had before. That's why you feel like you're at the crossroads, but you don't want to do any kind of decision, because maybe you don't want to take the responsibility of it if something doesn't go in the way that you want. That's why you kind of cover your face. Like you don't want to look, but like the rest of your body is naked. Like there is no more cloth left to cover the rest of your body. Like you are just like on purposely trying to avoid maybe making a decision, but your higher self is coming up to show you and guide you. Let's see more. The general energies of February 2022 for group number 1. I'm having some kind of self-doubt energy. I don't know if you're resonating with that. It might be so as well if you're having a hard time to make a decision. There's 9 of emotions. There is too much meditative state, too much contemplation that's happening in this month for you. And we have 2 9s. You might be seeing signs, repetitive numbers, but it's all about breakthrough. There is something foundationally big happening in this February month for you in terms of your mental evaluations, like how you're viewing yourself, what do you want to invest your energy into, what's for your highest good and what's for not. So that's like a very, very beautiful breakthrough month for you, like a very foundational month for you. And I wasn't sure if this card was like upright, upside down, or like reverse position. You see that it was just a little bit, but you're trying to evaluate what I see, that what is for your highest good, what's going to fulfill your wishes, and what's not. And oh gosh, can you see those like blockages over here, and the blockages behind this card as well? So it's just very much like the same. Like you are basically overcoming any blockages you have, and you set your mind into, like maybe you thought about, these things is always going to be a problem in my life, always not going to be easy for me to overcome. Let's say your career, or money, or some kind of like a relationships. You maybe always think that you have to get by with some kind of situations, that because you didn't see any better before. Just take it on me if it resonates. But now you're seeing that actually you're not present by it. You're not present by your thought conditionings. Like you can very well rise above it, because you're seeing that you're basically creating your own frequency and flow of the life. Yes, you had your challenges, but you're over them. You're not your challenges. Like they don't define you, but they just help you to evolve. And we have Chariot. Yes, this is a driving energy for you in this month. Like you might start a month as well a little bit like slower with the contemplation energy. Maybe you are investing your energy more into understanding your emotions a little bit. Maybe you're doing meditations also in a more regular basis, but this is whatever you're attracting right now, manifesting right now, is your wish fulfillments coming together. Maybe you're also doing a list of the items that you really want to have in your life. Like if you haven't do some like New Year's resolutions about what you want to attract, what you want to achieve in the 2022, that might be also a good time for you to start on that. Sorry, but yeah, this is like a very revolutionary time for you. Like basically, yeah, this is a groundwork what you're like setting right now for your future. What other energies? Oh, two of materials. Yes. It's this kind of like a being at a crossroads energy. Like choosing what to invest your energy into. And yeah, Hermit at the bottom of the deck when I see that. It's deciding really what you want. Maybe you have criticized at one stage of your life that you're too optimistic or your head is up in the clouds. Like you have to get down onto earth. But that might be one of the conditionings also that you're clearing it away. Like the other people's view of you is only their business. It's not a real reflection of who you are. And the last card is the awakening, and it should be judgment, as I believe. This is your soul's desire. You're really awakening to your true self, what you want from this life, what you believe that you can achieve, what you believe that you can have. I just would like to clarify the two of materials for you guys. What are you juggling about? Oops. Oh, we have the High Priestess. I believe that you guys are really much like receiving guidance, receiving signs and messages from your guides, from your spirit guides that would like to assist you. Whenever, if you're getting in contact with them, if you're asking them for help or guidance, they are really trying to guide you, but I feel that you might be too busy juggling in your day-to-day life that in a sense you're not even there to receive their messages. Maybe there's a need for you to really pause, just like this lady in this card, just like this woman in this card, that she's in a meditative state. Maybe there's a really need for you to get in touch with your present moment more, like feel a little bit more into your body, so that you can hear the messages more clearly coming from your guides, that I feel. Because that's also you connecting with your true soul's desire, just like an awakening cards in here, so that you can start taking up your decisions based on this state. Okay. So let's see. Group number 1. I would like to see what possible challenges you might face during this February. What possible challenges you might face during this month of February? We have 6 of Voices. Let me go with that. I'd like to see the cards all up on the floor. What else? We have Queen of Materials that came in reverse. Ooh, I'm seeing good messages in here. The Muse of Inspiration. I'll put here. And one more, please. I'm getting a good picture over here. Yeah, lack of self-confidence is also one thing that might be playing a role very well in here, just because of how people were viewing you or what they were telling it to you. when you were even a child, maybe. And the Queen of Voices in reverse. I'm seeing that you guys are being really hard on yourselves most of the time. An Ace of Inspiration at the bottom of the deck. So, guys, it seems like the biggest challenges that you might be facing through in this month is really trusting on yourself, trusting on your own guidance, and being selfish in a positive way, investing your energy into you, into your wish fulfillments, and not caring too much about what others are thinking or thinking about you, what you're doing, or what you should be doing. So it is a month for you to be really very much self-centered, because with the Six of Voices in here underneath the Nine of Inspirations, you are moving away. You're moving away from some kind of past conditionings that you were holding onto. Your higher self, again in here that I'm seeing, it is guiding you. I guess there was one card at the bottom of the deck. It was the Hierophant. There was also a little figure in here that I interpreted as your higher self. So your higher self is really like basically guiding you, taking your hand and like pulling it towards the future. It's like, let's go. Let's go. You already did your learning. You already know what you want. Let's go to the next chapter. So this crossroads that you were about, like whether you should be experiencing something in the past with the new eyes, because new eyes means that you gain a lot of clarity since the last time of that experience. For example, if it's a person, it has been years since you have last contacted with that person, and many things happen in terms of your personal growth in those last months, last years, so that your point of view has changed. So you're like, should I just experience the past thing with the new eyes, or should I just move forward to a new chapter? If that was a relationship, or vice versa, those energies. But like, you are having a hard time to trust yourself when it comes to making a decision. Your guys doesn't want you to analyze it. They really want you to trust themselves and trust on your guidance system, what your soul actually wants you to do. Like, I guess I was just telling it to you in my last reading as well. Like, if you will be the only person in this world, what you would choose to be doing, for example, it means that like, if there will be no one around to judge you, even your self-critic, then what would you be doing it to fulfill your soul? But at the same time, a protection is a bigger thing for you that you can really get benefit from, and also protection from your own negative self-created thoughts as well. You might be checking on doing some meditations, including the Violet Flame. And by moving forward with the Queen of Materials in reverse in here, underneath the Knight of Emotions, it is basically retrieving your energy back to yourself. Like, Queen of Materials in the upright position is very like materially established, as well as they are very giving and nurturing. This is how they thrive through. But when it's in reverse, it shows me an imbalance. So the fact that you were giving a lot was not getting it back to you. So there was an imbalance. So right now, your guides are telling you to basically focus your energy on yourself and don't feel guilty at all, because this is your energy to give when you're ready to give. When you feel depleted, it means that there is some imbalance over there. And I'm just having a little bit of headache also when I'm just receiving your messages. So that might be also a sign of a depletion for you. And there's Muse of Inspiration in here, which is a King of Wands. This is basically fearlessly you as your whole being. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? Like, if you're having doubts in terms of a career, like if you're going to step up to some kind of like a leading position or going to get more responsibilities, then this is a message from your guides telling you that trust on all of your experiences from before. Don't question yourself again. If you really handle with it, you can. Like, if there's a lot of on your plate, also it's very important for you to speak up. No one is going to judge you. No one is going to think that, oh, like he or she is not handling her job very well. Like if he or she would have been, then they wouldn't be asking for, they wouldn't be complaining, or they wouldn't be asking for a second hand, or they wouldn't be asking for a reprioritization of their workload, etc. No, this is not the case. Actually, speaking up shows that how much you value yourself, and others also gonna start seeing it in this way. And this is the same thing when it comes to relationships. If you feel like there is something in balance, if you think that you were giving a lot, but you haven't received back instead in return, and now you start feeling depleted and you keep getting intuitive messages, but you just don't want to believe it, you're still in the stage of like a self-critique, then this is a big message from your guides telling you to step into your own authentic, fierce power, because this is you. You might be a fire sign as well, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or it might be also like dominant in your chart. And as the last card, the Queen of Swords, voices in reverse, it came together with the awakening. So I'm really seeing that you guys are being very harsh to yourself. Maybe the realizations, maybe the downloads, the awakening downloads you're receiving is the parts that were really buried very, very deep within. So it's very hard to face right now. I'm not seeing you guys as this is your first soul lesson now. I actually see that you have been through a lot. But the more advanced the learnings, the teachings, and the healings we had to do, the harder they get. So I'm seeing that they're one of the last straws that you had to deal with right now. That's why it goes deep within. Maybe they are the things that you didn't even think that they were a problem. You didn't even think that you had to, revisit them. It was okay for you, but now they're keep coming into the surface, and it's very unpleasant for you. And I'm seeing that the crows might be very well a big sign for you from the universe. It might be signs that you're looking out for if you ask for it, or you might be using a lot of crows also. Uh, I believe that they're watching over you because you can see how comfortable this lady is in her own skin while she was surrounded by the crows. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Your guides would like you to do something to spark up your soul, like show your creativity. There's a lot of creative energy in you that I believe. Let's see the blessings that are coming in your way in this February 2022. Five of Materials in reverse. You guys are living the lackness of mentality. Mentality of blackness behind. Okay, too many cards. Muse of Voices. This is the King of Swords. Okay, nothing is turned up here. What else? What other blessings are coming for group number one? You're really standing on your own ground and speaking your truth. Eight of Voices in reverse and Ace of Emotions. Ooh, I love this. And one last card. Oh, you guys are leaving a lot behind. The State of Emotions, Eight of Cups, and it came in reverse. I love this eclipse. I love it. Like the reason why you're having such a hard time with the Awakening and Queen of Voices is because there's a big change. This is a very big change for you to leave it behind. Like the things that you're healing right now, the things as a shadow work you're doing right now is bringing up very huge changes. You're leaving things behind. Like everything after that is going to be a very clear road for you. Like all of the healing, all of the hard work you have been doing, it's going to be, you're going to start seeing the results. It's a beautiful energy. The Five of Meteors in here, you're definitely leaving the lacking mentality behind. You're leaving the victim mentality behind. Like whenever we are going through, by the way, I don't think that this is your general energy. I don't think that you guys like to be in this kind of like a pity state of mind. If you had a tendency in the years ago or past, that might be one thing. But from time to time, when things doesn't go in the way that we wanted, maybe you had a tendency to go towards that. Just like the lady over here, you said you see that all the music and the party is happening at the door across the room, but she just prefers to be left alone. And hearing the music coming from the other room, but just leaving herself alone, choosing to be alone and choosing to suffer. But now you are basically refusing this. You are moving away from anything that does not serve you, anything that wasn't even your job to worry about to start with. You're leaving it behind. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And with the Muse of Voices, you're speaking it up. Anything that doesn't serve you. Like you are choosing wisely to invest in what? With the Nine of Emotions, because you are aware of what fulfills your soul now. So you're not going to do any less than what serves you, what deserves you. You're taking your energy back from other people and you're speaking your truth with the King of Swords in here. Whenever you feel like something is threatening you, something is just like disrupting your energy field. With the Ace of Ace of Emotions, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Voices in reverse, you are freeing yourself of your own mind prison. Like you are realizing of your own power with the Muse of Inspirations, and you are accepting to receive the love that universe is bringing into you, because you were juggling it a lot in here. It might be also a relationship situation. We are gonna see here love cards in a minute, but you might be also juggling with some kind of relationship related situation. But in here, when you started to let go of this juggling stage, and when you stop questioning yourself, and when you start believing in the messages you're getting from the universe, basically, I cannot get it. With the High Priestess in here, then you are going to start attracting the energy that you deserve when you step into your King of Wands power. Because you're freeing yourself from the mind-made prison. You're freeing yourself from your own thoughts. You're not blind. You have been seeing everything clearly. And yes, as a last card, as I was saying with the Ace of Emotions, you are leaving things behind, which is bringing a big changes for you emotionally. Okay, so let's move on with your Love Oracle cards group number 1. What they want to tell you. So we have 2 cards from the Romance Angels deck, I guess, and they are pay attention to the red flags and true love. So the signs are cautioning you, and the true love says that this is a romance of a lifetime. I feel that this juggling right now you're having can be about a partner, can be about a romantic partner. It's like you have been seeing many things that you're not happy about in this relationship, but it's like you have been sweeping off under the rug. And I'm sorry that I'm not showing you cards because I'm trying to see them and dive more deep into them. It's like this lady has been hiding under her, like basically hat. So she was seeing and understanding and analyzing everything from far, but not taking an action. And can you see that she was also kind of blocking what the spirit was trying to send her? So right now you are realizing that you need to speak up about the things that were not making you happy. You are not delusional. You have all the rights of feeling the things, that you are feeling. You don't need to basically explain yourself or justify your feelings to anyone. If someone is making you feel bad about the emotions that you're feeling, it's not your problem. It's only their reflection. So you don't need to be so hard on yourself. You have to cut yourself a slack that I'm feeling. Because the true love is in here. Like, I believe that there's really genuine a love in this connection. If you have been asking some questions about the relationship, there's really genuine feelings in this connection. However, you have been questioning it. Was it worth it? Like, should I leave it behind or should I pursue it? Does this person have my best intentions at the heart? I see that really do, but you have been questioning it because you haven't seen so many evidences recently. That's why you have been also contemplating on leaving things behind or not. But I don't see that there's like a clear answer or advice coming through. But in general, I'm seeing that the most dominant advice is for you to speak up when when something is bothering you. And let's see the general advice is about love for you. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. About this one, if you have an opportunity to spend some time together, so this is very well advice in here, like leaving this worries behind, or maybe just creating only a time for you two to spend time together without talking about problems. Like if they had to be talked, maybe they can be talked at a separate time. But if you had a tendency to dwell into too many arguments recently, that might be very healthy to actually do something for both of you to enjoy, to bring this like higher vibrational energy back into the equation of the relationship or the situationship. Regardless, if you don't have an opportunity to spend time together, then this is a message for you to keep doing the things you would love to do, to higher your frequency. I know that might suck to hear because I also get so like basically tired of hearing that, oh, be patient, don't do the things that you love to do. But seriously, do the things you love to do. It's gonna help tremendously to you to attract the things you deserve, to attract the things that are matching to your frequency. The other message is the past is not behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is not available to you. Follow it with faith. So just take it as it resonates. I don't want to comment so much on it. Okay. So I would like to also see your cards about your career. Like, I wanted to get some life purpose cards for you. The things that you can invest your energy into for your highest good for this month of February. So let's see them. Ooh, you're on the right path. So keep doing what you're doing because it's working. You have let go, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. In the creative expression, your soul longs to express itself creatively. If you have urged recently to start painting specifically, this is a very much like a big green light from spirit that yes, please do that. Because that might be one of the things, for example, that's gonna help for your playfulness energy to shine up, to rise your vibration. Like one of the things that you will love to do, for example, or any kind of creative expression, writing, singing, dancing. Because whenever we feel like we're at the crossroads, we are kind of blocked to make a decision, move forward, it's that there is an energy in us that we are not allowing it to let go or flow through our system. We are just like basically accumulating in some way, shape, or form in our body that creates blockages, that also creates energetic blockages. That's why it's really important for you to let the energy flow through your body, flow through your energetic system with some kind of creative expression that you would love to do. with the let go is, yeah, walk away from the situation. Like you're very safe to do whatever you would love to do, like spending some time in nature around the water during the nighttime, maybe taking a walk if it's possible. That might be very much refreshing for you to really be with your own thoughts. And you might be feeling alone in the situation you're facing right now, but you're very much protected and it's gonna go away very soon when you first decided to let go of it. And you're on the right path. Yeah, you're very much protected. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. I believe that you also like gained some kind of new habits recently. You're trying to upgrade your life, upgrade your, let's say, habits or day-to-day schedule by like putting some other things you would love to do in between, even if you have like a busy schedule. So that's very much working. It's like a very good confirmation, thumbs up from the spirits. But I don't see any specific thing about the career in here. Like this is just very general messages. If you're in the business related with the art as well, they are just like acknowledging that what you're doing is like what you're doing is helping other people. What you're doing is also fulfilling your soul. As long as you're feeling good on your own skin when you accomplish something or after you work on something, you don't have to finish it. If you're feeling good, then that's a good sign. When whatever things that you feel like it's draining your energy during your working time when you're creating something, this is the thing that you need to let go of. But I'm sorry that there are no any other like specific messages about career. But let's dive deep also into your Starseed Oracle cards. And we are already in 35 minutes. So, oh, we have the Golden Children, the inner child, tenderness, innocent, and rare gifts. And we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Yes, I believe that right now, if you are engaging about a relationship, if you, when you come to this reading, if the relationship was your main focus, then that's the reason, one of the things why we haven't got any kind of so specific messages about your career. The other thing is that if you have been resonating with having a conflict with someone in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, it seems like you guys have been experiencing many other past lives together, and there have been many karmic bonds in between you which haven't resolved all of them. So there are some that has been accumulated in this lifetime. That's why you have to resolve them. I feel that this is a very beautiful soul growth and this soul reunion between two partners, two individuals that have been basically working on themselves, completing their karma, moving on to their north node. It doesn't mean that this is a karmic connection, but there is karmic elements to this connection. Also, there might be a karmic connection that's maybe like coming back to your life as well for you to cleanse it out. But I'm seeing that through this connection that you're having conflicts with, you are teaching each other lessons. Like this has to happen. It might not be very pleasant to live it right now. I really understand. But this is, I believe that in your deep down soul level, you know that this person has taught you a lot that no one could have, because it is their specific experience, it's their specific character, it's their specific energy field that triggered the things within you that you didn't like to see. But now you're in realization of it and now you're healing through it. And the same thing is happening to your person as well. So that's the reason if there is any kind of stagnation in the connection, that's the reason, because a healing is taking place. And you can check the Orion energies as well. And I feel like you might be in a long distance relationship if that resonates, or you might be coming from a very different backgrounds. You might be so different character wise. Like if one of you is emotional, the other one might be very mind driven. But wow, that's a very, very specific messages. And with the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. I feel like this connection also made you like question yourself. One of the past wounds that you have is, I believe you got criticized by a lot of people, not because they have bad intentions, but because they didn't know any better. So they really hold dearly at your soul. This is one thing also you need to release it through your body, even through some kind of moments like a daily moment. If you want to dance like 3 minutes in a song per day, that might be very helpful even. Or do some yoga, like move your body to release that energy while you're holding the intention of what you want to do. But also this relationship, I believe that one of the things that it was really basically bringing up to the surface and triggering you was about your worth. If you had a tendency to quit questioning yourself, this was one thing that I believe that this relationship has really, really triggered in you. So there's a lot of inner child healing happening in you as a result of this karmic connection. Like your guides would like you to be tender and gender. I can speak. Your guys would like you to be gentle. Yes, gentle to yourself. You guys might be having a lot of blockages around your throat chakra. Like I have been drinking a lot since I started to talk with you, like from my tea. I usually don't have a need to keep drinking a lot during the reading, but that might be also one thing that you might want to cleanse your throat chakra. And also you can like check some archangels that who would like you to help with you. You might want to also do some meditations to connect with your guides, angels, to receive their messages. So see that which ones would like to come through you to guide you and help you, give you their name and give you their messages, so you can search on them better later, and then you can call up on for them, like which archangels are guiding you right now. Just call on their name and ask for the guidance for the specific purpose. But in a general message, you have rare gifts. You should not question yourself. You have a very specific frequency to you that people love, and this person on your mind also loves. You have been lived through many different lifetimes. That wisdom, that uniqueness that you're holding onto can be triggering many people. That's why you have been getting comments to dim your light, because the other people hasn't basically matched with your higher frequency. So the only thing they could do is lowering yours so that they can finally resonate with you. But that's not your problem, to be honest. So there's a lot of healing happening. Your guides just want you to be gentle to yourself. And your last messages. Your advice is the treasure island is the number 9 again. We have 9 of inspiration, 9 of emotions, and 9 in here. So check out the 9. What's their message for you? But there is something on its way to you. It has been a slow ride, but this is what you deserve coming. And I would like to read this message for you. Treasure Island. Here. So the oracle message is, you have worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tap the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. So trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase, where all the long hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life, at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. That's very beautiful. Like it applies for both of your career and love life. Like there's many blessings are coming through, but just keep believing that they can really be true. Because some blessings you might be even question like it's too good to be true. I want to also read the relationship message. It says that your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you might not see that right now. No matter how long you have been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves. I said it with the karmic and the golden children. You're discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now's the time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. I love this message so much for you. Oh. And the last angel message is fresh air and play. Again, the same messages. Go out, ground yourself, and be playful. Playfulness. Do the things that is going to fulfill your soul. Fresh air says that your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. And Play says that, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you will return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Yeah, if you have a tendency to overwork yourself, that's a message from your guides to take a break. It's not your responsibility to save the company, the world, whatever it is you're dealing with. Okay, so this is all I got for you, group number one. I know it was long, but I hope that it was resonating for you. It just like brightened your day up a little bit. So if it was resonating for you, I would really love to hear from you down in the comments or not. Or if you like the reading, I would really appreciate your thumbs up. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week. Until see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this pile with the Unakite, then this is going to be your reading. So I already pre-shuffled some oracle cards because I really want to get deep into the details. I didn't want to lose time with that, but I will still live shuffle your tarot cards. Before I get into your reading, I'd like to share with you what I feel for your meditation, and they're only general messages, so take only if it resonates. I felt like a breath word. So I feel like you are putting more attention to feeling things in your body. You're trying to be more gentle with yourself, give your body an understanding in your time. Whenever you're having some emotions, you're also trying not to avoid it, but let it really feel in your body until a time that it's time to get released from your body. And maybe you're also seeing the results that the emotions doesn't stay in the body for so long when you don't create a resistance. So that's very, very good and mindful. I feel like you're also releasing a lot right now with this healing. I feel also that you're releasing a lot of fears and conditionings. It's like you're healing your old and past wounds and traumas. And we all have traumas. I just feel the need of saying it. And you're opening up, basically opening up to new possibilities in your life, opening up your heart. And okay, one weird message, maybe it's specific, not resonating with everyone. I heard cocktails. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like maybe like you're trying new things. So it's like opening up to the new possibilities as well. So yes, let's get into your reading. Maybe here, grab number two. So I'll do a live shuffle and let's see your general energy through this month. February 2022, group number two. What's group number two's general energy in this month, February? Their guides, their angels, and their higher self. Oh, okay. Wow, we have Father of Swords, the King of Swords, upright. We have Father of Wands, is in the reverse position. Too much King's energy. And okay, we have also Mother of Swords in reverse. Someone is stepping into their power. Okay, that's already flipped out. It's Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Mother of Pentacles upright. You might be dealing with with a fire sign maybe this month. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. There might be some sudden changes that's happening with that someone in your life. They might be quite dominant. They might be quite in their masculine energy, but maybe you started to realize some kind of like not a manipulation, but some energy from their side that you realize that it's not affecting you positively. You have been gone through that, so you don't want it. You don't want any new surprises. So you might be quite like ready to cut people off, especially with this Father of Swords energy. Very much like you can see how serious it all looks. I mean, this is your exterior. Maybe you're realizing that you have to step into your power. Also about like how much you're giving out to the people, but your vibration, your true authentic self is still like colorful. It's like a rainbow. This is your essence, this is your being. But maybe you're a little bit on a guarded energy this month. If you have been like waiting for things to manifest into your life with the Seven of Pentacles, there is some impatience that I'm seeing. If you haven't seen the results of your work, 1, 2, 3. I keep saying Seven of Pentacles, but this is Six of Pentacles. Yeah, sorry. And that's in the reverse position. But I still believe that there might be some impatience, especially if you had to revisit some kind of like old pattern, old relationship pattern. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It can be related with work, with boss. It can be related with some friendships, family dynamic, something that you think that you already gone through it. You already solved it. Why is it even happening right now? It is about a situation that there is not equal give and take. I believe that someone with the Father of Wands in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse here is trying to get benefit from your good heart, your open-heartedness, your beautiful energy, but you're like, nope, that's not happening. I've been through there. I know that I'm hell of a nurturing creature. I know that this is my operational field. Like, I know that I thrive through giving, basically, nurturing other people, helping them financially, emotionally, spiritually, but I have my limits. I'm not gonna revisit things that I did before. Don't push through my boundaries, through my limits, and I will be like the Father of Swords. And even in this deck, even though the Mother of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, is a very nurturing, a very motherly figure, still in this deck you can see that this deer, this mama, is very protective. I'm seeing that you are very mindful about your healing, how much you've gone through until now. You're very protective for your inner baby, which is your inner child. Maybe you're getting in contact. Oh, I'm getting chills. Maybe you're getting in contact with your inner child. Maybe you're doing some work. Like, I remember seeing one video about like getting a picture of your child self, your baby self, and basically start talking with it. Like, hey, like, what it is that you want? Like, are you happy? I even like remember that maybe at the first time you realize that your inner child doesn't want to talk with you because it doesn't feel safe, but it's just about practicing and creating that moment, an opportunity for it to feel safe and a practice. So I see that this is like a very general theme, like you're taking care of yourself. You are realizing that your energy is very valuable. The things that you have is very valuable, like even materialistically. What you earn is for you. It's very valuable. You work hard for it. You're not gonna just like throw it away or spend it away in a sense that you're not gonna get it back, because you know that the energy flows in both ways. You don't want to drain yourself anymore. And I don't feel like giving too much explanation because I already feel like you've gone through a lot. You know already a lot. But you're not just so happy that in the middle of your reading that you're kind of being challenged around a very like kind of like a situation. And at the bottom of your deck, there's Those of Pentacles and Justice. Definitely there's justice coming to that situation. Maybe there's a new opportunity coming for you to bring justice into the situation. It's a very protected energy. You're very protected towards your own being. I love this energy. Now I would like to see the possible challenges that might be coming into your way group number 2. What are the possible challenges? You saw that, right? Oh boy. Ooh, Six of Cups. What are the possible challenges that group number 2 might be facing their guide, angels, and higher self? Okay, we have 2 cards, the Two of Swords and Four of Cups. They come together. I'm seeing that you might be interpreted some situation as toxic and you're relieving any blockages through that situation. The Hermit in reverse. Yes. Maybe you have been dealing with this situation quite a lot. It's time for you to get a new perspective and release it. It doesn't worth your time. It doesn't worth your energy. It doesn't worth for your well-being. Wow. Okay. Cards are really speaking. Four of Wands. Ooh, I love this energy, right? Okay. You're creating your own foundation, basically. Like, you might be challenged on your own well-being. So the person, I'm seeing a specific person, might be challenging you, challenging your core inner beliefs, challenging how strong you are, how confident you are. Especially the blue color is really calling me out. It's like very calling me out in terms of your throat chakra, like how much you can stand up for yourself. But this is creating your foundation. Like, you're not going to come back from this state anymore. Like when you stood up for yourself in a situation that bothers you, you're not going to go back to that state anymore. With the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords in reverse, with the Father of Wands in here, I'm seeing that you're coming into a realization of some state of toxicness. So I believe that this person has some kind of lackness of mentality that maybe they have been feeding onto other people's, I don't want to say sadnesses, but it's just like, maybe there's a friend, let's say, that whenever you talk with them, whenever you're having something good going on in your life, you never fully feel supported, or you never fully feel that they're like actually truly happy for you. But whenever you have a problem, it's just like they have a lot more to comment on, you know? So you're coming into a realization of some relationship, and you are basically making your mind very clear about it. You're clearing out all the blockages on your mind. You're not gonna go back to the state where you're too emotional, so you don't want to leave this situation. It's just like, oh, but like there was a lot of, connection, or we shared a lot, but I don't want to leave it. So you're going to be very logical, that I'm seeing it. With the Six of Cups and the Father of Swords, it's like bringing balance and nurturing into standing up your own, standing for your own. The Six of Cups energy is like it's like an energy of getting connected with your past memories, your childhood memories, or getting connected with someone from your past. But with the Father of Swords in here, I don't feel like this is so much the case. It's just like, it's like integrating two parts of yourself, your childhood self and yourself right now, like integrating the part that that were defensive, that grow through the defense mechanism through this world in order to survive when you were a kid, versus your true authentic loving self. It's just like integration of this two. Like, you are fully embodying all the lessons that you have been learning until now and opening up your heart in a very like a balanced manner. Like, you learn how to basically set boundaries lovingly, without hurting other people, because this is not your intention when you're setting your boundaries. Like, you can see that your roots are here. It's the same color resonance with your sword, your being, your authenticity. You might be representing yourself as this black and white tree or black and white oval, but you know your true being is colorful as fuck as rainbows. I'm sorry, that's a beautiful energy. So you're just very, very being mindful about with whom to share your full true energy. It's a very beautiful this is a very beautiful realization. It seems like this is like a biggest theme of the month. And with the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's, you might have been in this situation and juggling with this specific connection for a while. You might be even juggling right now to understand who that person is. It might not be only one person, but like more than a couple of options that's coming into your mind. That's very much okay. But any connections that I see generally, in general, yeah, any connection I see in general that you feel that there is not equal give and take, you are setting your boundaries. Anything you think that is toxic, that I'm not getting as much as I was giving in the past before, you're clearing it out. Your guys doesn't want you to think again with the Hermit. Your guys doesn't want you to reevaluate yourself. You know how you feel. How you feel is how you feel. You're already a very intuitive person. You should not be rethinking your decision. Your guys doesn't want you to stay in this Hermit energy again in the reverse, because your light should be up. It's not like upside down. Don't overthink it. I guess you're gonna see the relief from your body, from your energetic field, when you take an action towards what you don't want to have in your life. And with the Mother of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, it's the beautiful energy. It's like you're like setting your foundation based on your own beliefs. You're like accepting your inner child. You're accepting every part of yourself, which is a very hard thing. It's a very hard energy, like to get there, but it's the beautiful energy and vibrational frequency to be there. I'm seeing like a beautiful manifestation power that you're having this month. Ooh. Let's see the blessings that are coming your way, group number 3. What blessings are coming your way this month? What blessings are coming your way this month, group number 3? 8 of, is it the 7? Yes, sorry. It has been ages since I haven't used this back. It's 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, we have Ace of Cups underneath it. There might have been challenges on the way. Like, of course, there are always challenges on the way, but like, I believe that you might be having like quite an impatient nature. So maybe sometimes you like to look at the things upside down perspective. But whatever you do, I guess, in here or here, like everything looks the same. Like, and I hope this card like here, so Pentacles are still aligning the same direction versus in here. So I guess like there was something, there is something in general that you were like, you're trying to see things from different perspectives. You were trying so hard, maybe you were overthinking, but it didn't give you the results that is satisfying you. So I believe that this is one of the reasons why you're kind of pushed through to, work more on your boundaries this month. Or I believe that it already like started a long while ago, but this is just coming to your attention more and more deeply right now within this month, like integrating all parts of yourself and not being impatient while you're doing that. There is some blessings coming in, but you're manifesting it. But it's also like all about the the patience that we are gonna hold, we are gonna show. Let me try to get more clarity. Can I get one clarification for this? Son of Wands in reverse. Let me get more cards. There might be someone from your past, from your childhood, or someone you saw as a soulmate might be trying to come back to your life as well, quite immaturely, that you feel like you might need to set boundaries. I didn't want to give a specific message, so I was just trying to interpret it more generally, but I just feel like I need to say it. Again, the Ace of Cups. Ugh. Okay. What other blessings are coming for book number 3 this month? Oh, it's the Six of Wands. Is it Swords? Yeah, this is Six of Swords. You're moving away from some conditioning, some idea that you hold for someone, or in general situations that you were giving too much of your energy, but you were not taking it back. So you are deciding to take your energy back from this kind of situations by setting your boundaries, and hence you start filling your own cup. You are going to start seeing the results of all of your work, and you're going to start feeling a little bit more uplifting. I feel like you don't want to keep like attracting those kind of people anymore into your life. You want it to be like solved by now. Last card. Oh, Ten of Pentacles. I love this. And we have Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something is moving very fast. You're receiving either a love offer from someone that you don't think that they're quite ready. There might be a love offer coming from a little bit of a person who's just giving a little bit of player vibes, with the Knight of Wands, especially in reverse. So you might be thinking that, what? But I believe that this is gonna help you to basically move out from some conditioned situation. Maybe this is what you need to, like, let's say, distract yourself a little bit and have fun a little bit, but there is like some beautiful foundation coming in here. Like, you're basically attracting your Ten of Pentacles. You're happily ever after, that you're stable, you're financially stable, you have your home, you have your own family, everything you wanted you're acquiring in here. When you know your worth, and when you're choosing to stay up in your worth and keep protecting yourself, keep investing yourself, you're naturally attracting. With the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, you're happily ever after. There's a very stable relationship in here that I'm seeing, both in yourself, but also I'm seeing that you're attracting someone. I'm just hearing that be careful about with who you're going to share your energy with, because when you're in this such a high vibration, there might be many people who would like to get a hands on it, and with the Six of Pentacles, Hermit in reverse, with the Six of Swords, you're moving away from this energy. You're again moving away from anything that's not serving you, and as a result, you are attracting the love that your soul is wanting, your soul is desiring and deserving. If this is one of your wishes, to basically be in a healthy relationship, attract a healthy partner, that where there's going to be an unconditional love. I'm seeing that with you clearing out any negativities that's holding you back, this is what you're attracting right now. I just cannot quite get a sense of, don't want to get a sense of the Son of Wands and Seven of Pentacles in reverse in here. But that might be very well someone that things haven't worked out in the past. You know that I will just keep juggling with this card, like whatever I hold on to just keeps like directing in the same position. It's just like that. Like, if you try to make things work in the past, like by trying different things with the same person, it did not happen. So you prefer to set boundaries in that side that I'm feeling. I know that I'm a little bit contradicting with myself. I first said that that might be a nice distracting opportunity for you if there's that kind of like an offer that kind of comes immaturely. If that's not something currently in your energetic field, or someone that you someone yeah, if that's not something in your current energetic field, or if that's someone that you just start talking with back again, then that might be a nice distraction for you, or that might even turn out to be better than you imagine. Or if there has been someone already in your energetic field that you were like quite dealing with, saying no to that and setting your boundaries is going to attract something more beautiful for you. I just want to get one more clarification for Ace of Cups. I'm sorry for the confusion. I also feel somehow confused. Ace of Wands. Seriously? Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. We have Devil at the bottom of the deck. It's like a beautiful new beginning, like a passionate new beginning. Not only emotions, but the passion, creativity is going to be there. Like there's going to be a lot of fun that I'm feeling also. I'm just trying to get a hold on it because I'm seeing Devil energy in the Nine of Pentacles energy in reverse. It's just like, if this is related with that person that is right now, you're coming into realization that there is something toxic. That person might be someone who's not quite happy about their lives. They feel like there's something missing in their lives, so they have quite toxic patterns. But since you are this Empress, you are this giving Empress, they might be naturally drawn to you, naturally drawn to your energy and feed on it. So it might have started quite nice, passionate, emotional, but now you feel something off. So walking away from this is going to enable you to attract what you want, that I feel. Yeah, I guess I should stop talking about it because I don't want to keep like going around circles or make you more confused. But I dominantly feel self-love, self-care energies and pouring onto your own cup. And if you have any doubt about any connection, then there is a reason to doubt it. That I can just clearly say at least. Now I can move forward with your oracle cards. It's already kind of too much into the reading, but yeah, I wanted to get 2, but I got 3 for you. Finances and career. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay. You deserve love. You are lovable. And free yourself. That was in reverse. I don't read the reverses in here, but it's time to take back control of your life. Definitely. There was some connection that was questioning your worth. Like, you know your worth, but that connection was specifically questioning your worth again. And you're like, I've already learned this lesson. Why am I even repeating it? Like, your guides are wanting you to free yourself. Like, you're this unicorn. Your frequency is unique. Your energy is not most people are deserving your energy, to be honest. It's precious. So now you're gonna start basically investing your energy as the precious thing as it is. You're more into realization of it. So you're choosing very carefully about with whom you want to share your energy with. That's why I was keep getting this like thing about be careful about with whom to share your energy. And also with the finances, if there was a tendency to also like give more in terms of finances to that relation or situationship, that's also one thing that it's gonna a little bit clear up when you also free yourself from this bond, even the energetic bond that you are having. If you're resonating with the fact that your partner was having some financial issues, financial problems, then yeah, that's also one thing that might have been burdening you as well. I don't see so much that you are the one that is like having financial problems though. But let's move on to your cards, and they're both like a blue color, so I believe that there's a lot about talking for yourself. Yeah, embracing yourself and the transformation which is coming by talking your truth, coming from a loving place. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Yeah, it feels like there is something you don't currently like about the connection if you're resonating with having a connection, that there's there's a lot of reflection happening from, I guess, his side or her side, like your loving energy is like bothering something within them. Maybe they don't feel worthy, but something started out quite good, something might have a good potential as well, but like this is not a time right now in terms of divine timing, in terms of their well-being. I don't see you are the problem. I'm not saying he or she is a problem, but that person needs some time away from you, I feel, and embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. This is resonating with like this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands energy, the blessings. I guess by you giving each other some space and some time, you're gonna allow things to rejuvenate. Maybe when you just set your boundaries and put your worth out there and saying that no, I don't accept this, then there's going to be realization and healing happening individually. So this healing cannot happen when you two are together. I guess that this is something that this person has to go through alone. But it's true that you are playing an important role in each other's life. I believe that they really love your presence. They really love your nurturing energy. And they're like healing through your nurturing energy. But it seems like there were more healing that he was doing it by taking from you, or she was doing by taking from you, that it needs to come into balance right now. But please only take the messages if they're resonating. Because I don't like giving like anything less than happy messages. But yeah, I'm just having a hard time with the beautiful Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands in here versus this energy. But something is quite quickly resolving into your life. I guess through the even the mid of the February or through the end of the February, things are gonna really start taking its place. Like it's gonna start to make sense more and more. I don't think that you need to know so much further into the future. Like it's very good right now how you're handling things, how you're taking it like step by step, one by one, because this is basically bringing you, this is gonna be bringing you this clarity, the fast changes, the manifestations that you're wanting. But now I'll move forward with your life purpose cards. I just wanted to check What can you be investing your energy into your career, especially for your highest good for February? You have time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. You might be into numerology, or you might be seeing quite a lot of synchronicities. If you have been trying to manifest something in your career, especially, I just get a hold on 5. There might be some career changes coming. Books. You connect your life. You connect your life. You connect your life purpose through your involvement with books and the options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. I believe that you have a lot of options in your career, especially the things that you're investing your energy into that are feeding your soul is the things that when you can just bring justice into the situations, when you can help the other people out. And I believe that the books that you're reading is quite inspiring for you. Like the books that are giving you new information, new point of views, you actually rejuvenate your soul through them. Maybe you're reading a new book quite recently, or you start like gaining the habit of keep reading books, and you start seeing that how much is actually like fulfilling your soul, and you would like to keep doing it more and more. And it's also broadening your point of view, and it's also like helping you to get and gather more information that you can keep helping other people in return. Because I see that in terms of your career, you have quite a lot of wide options that you can be quite successful at many things that you want to set your intentions into. That's why they're not giving me clear answers in here, but they are leaving it open for you to decide and explore your options. And yeah, career change is one thing. I believe that you're thinking in that sense. I believe that you're safe in the areas you would like to try. Give it a try. But let's see your cards from the Star Seeds deck. Yeah, they really want to talk a lot in here. Inner Earth. You will survive this. New solutions and beginnings. I believe that you might have been looking at your manifestation quite in a safe place, from a safe place. That you were not like you were open, but you were also being so cautious. But now you guys are acknowledging the hardships that you have been going through. And they are also confirming that the new beginnings are here, the solutions are here. They just want you to be more hopeful and trusting more on them, that it's okay to let go of some things. You're not going to lose anything. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time and nature. Definitely grounding is very helpful for you. I believe that this is also your energy, like nurturing yourself. Also with the Mother of Pentacles, being out into the nature is very, very healing and needing for you at this time. Because rather than focusing on the storms at these mountains over here with a little tornado looking, what is closer to you is more beautiful. You don't need to worry about this thing. You don't even know that if the tornado is going to hit it. Like, it's just behind the beauty. What you're experiencing is a beauty right now. Big picture is thinking Pleiades energy. I believe I didn't pronounce it correctly, but visionary and inspired ideas. I believe that you're gaining a lot of ideas through the books that you're reading. It's really opening yourself up to the new possibilities. That's why maybe you started to realize that, you want to do some change. You have a lot more options. And your guides would like you to focus more on the bigger picture in here. What do you actually want off from your life? What do you want to be investing your energy into? Because it has a big potential to basically manifest into your world. That's why they want you to like think a little bit more like deeply, wisely into it. But I want to read, Inner Earth in here. It says that inner Earth, as also known as Agartha, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of the ancient lost islands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and something I cannot pronounce his name, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mentions caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the sacred mystical city Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive, surprising outcomes to your problems and situations, resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You will survive and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon, you will see that whole new worlds of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. Wow, that was so powerful. And I believe that if you don't have the habit of like reading books, I keep going to that, that might be helpful for you. Like even like following like let's say different Instagram accounts or like going through like some small videos or some positive vibe, let's say accounts that are actually giving information that could really change your perspective. Like people are really sharing quite useful information out there in the social media. Like social media is not only a place to distract us temporarily, but when we can get a hold of it in a better use, it can be quite useful. So I believe that there are quite small hints that you can basically come across, and that's going to be like a light bulb moment for you. And also, I want to check the Earth pulsing. A mysterious pulse is woven through all of life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the seasons and the tides. In our world of artificial lightning, long working hours, and modern conveniences, it's easy for us to feel stuck, off kilter. It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of the Earth. Earth is pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythmic pulse of the Mother in the entire universe. Today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us. Somewhere along the way, a severing happened, a moment when it became too painful to stay connected. We feel unsupported and as if we don't belong. So we look to other people and the external world to fill the void of the connection, holding, and belonging once given to us by Earth. Taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully as the Mother once did. Forgetting that she's still here, waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. When you constantly connect with the earth, a veil is lifted and she opens up and receives you more fully. You are able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. Stagnant energy falls away and you become connected to all things on the planet. Wow. I'm really having a little bit like too much of like headacheish thing. Also dizziness, if this is like something you're experiencing maybe. Uh, Also eating more nutritious foods or fruits might be helpful for you as well. Um, but like just a small message. But okay, so it's like very much of like messages gathering around like changing your perspective and not so much worrying about what's gonna happen, but just taking it by step, slowing down and like embracing that moment. Like keep doing what you're doing with this breath work. Basically, it is working. And we have an advice for you too, Yin. So I believe that you're doing this breath work that I feel. However, there's some disconnect from your feminine feature. Yin says that. Can I catch you? Yes. Do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insisted upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, gesture, or the offal in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, and abundance and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. Yeah. This is very much resonating with this Mother of Pentacles energy. Like you have this mothering nature, but now this is coming to a moment for this month. Now keep it upright. That you're done. Like you're not gonna give any more because it was not serving you. So your guys are confirming that there's a lot of blessings coming to you. You're gonna receive, but once you really accept to receive it, once you really like balance it out. When you remove your energy in the areas that you were giving it the most, that means that you're balancing it. So you're creating a free flow of energy right now. You're filling your own cup. You're doing the things that's like sparking your soul up, and you're just sitting and beautifully waiting for your blessings to come through. Beautiful. So we have two last messages from your angels. Acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Like maybe sometimes you are being hard on yourself, especially if something from the past is repeating back again into your life. But your guys does not see you in this way, and I believe that you know it as well. Like they want you to accept yourself with the highs and lows because it's like a natural process of what you're going through. It doesn't mean that you're just falling for the old beliefs or the old ways of doing things. No, you already learned from that. You cannot unsee that. It's a beautiful thing, but your guides want you to be more gentle towards yourself. And the last message is innocence. It's the same thing. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can gather God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness, so give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your work, lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that might shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart, and once more, if this situation has triggered you with a specific person or a couple of people in your life, your guys also don't want you to hold any grudge against them, because this, if that's the case, because this is not your basically this is not your natural frequency of vibration. So your guides would like you to see yourself and also anyone involved in the situations that you're unhappy about as guiltless, because everyone has a reason to act in the way that they are doing it. So just like seeing the, like showing the compassion, true compassion to yourself and the others is gonna really help things go with the more flow. But that's all I got for you, group number 2. I know it was really long. I feel a bit drained, but I hope that it was resonating. If it was, please give a thumbs up. I will appreciate it. Or you can comment down below if it was resonating or not. But I wish you an amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this pile with the fluorite, then this is going to be a reading. So I already shuffled some oracle cards because this is going to be a long reading. I wanted to get deep into the details. So I didn't want to lose extra time with this shuffling, but I will do a live shuffle with your tarot cards when I'm starting your reading. But before I get started, I would like to share with you what I felt for your meditation. And they are general messages, so only take them as if they're resonating. And if they don't, please leave them. Okay, I feel that you guys might be experiencing some astral projections, even if you're in realization of it or not. Like if you're feeling tired after your night's sleep, or if you keep constantly dreaming, that might be one significant indication of it. As well as, I feel that there's a lot of traveling happening during your dream state as well. So I'm sorry. I feel like grounding is very important for you at this moment. So doing like a regular grounding meditations or exercising or even going outside if you don't like the meditation can be very helpful. Even dancing can be a very helpful grounding, like dancing to the drum rhythms, for example. Um, Okay, I heard like I don't know what it actually means, but get a hold on yourself. So if someone is saying it, or like you saying it, or someone else you're like in communication is like using it that phrase quite oftenly, but I just wanted to say it there. So let's start with your reading first with your tarot cards, and I will move forward with your oracles. So I would like to see the general energy of group number 3 in this month. What's the general energy for group number 3 there, guys, in this month? What's the general energy for February for group number 3? Wow, okay. Should I get them all? I already wanted to get 4 cards, but okay, I have 3. So we have King of Pentacles in reverse. We have Five of Cups in reverse, which is beautiful. We have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let me get one more. Okay, we have Two of Wands. It's, I don't even want to say reverse position. That's like a very different form. It's the flip side, but I like the side better for some reason. I can see his face. But you guys might be having quite dominant earth signs in your chart, like a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm seeing you have some stubbornness in you that you don't want to change your ways of doing things, even if it will be better for you. Even if like there's too much abundance, on the other side of the pendulum, you still want to keep doing what you're doing. With this kind of like a wand in his hand in here, and with the little light he's holding, I'm seeing that you have quite remarkable actually manifestation powers. Like it's like there is some conflict in here in terms of your point of view. Like you're trying to manifest something into the future, but you're looking backwards. Like you're not opening up to the idea. So it's just like decide on what you want. Like universe wants to bring it, but if you're not clear about what you want, how can it bring it? Like even the frequency you're giving it to the universe, I feel like it's a little bit like up and down. Like it's a little bit conflicting because you're not sure. And I very much understand it because it's not like an easy process. Like even when you ask someone like what do you want, the people might be quite dislike the question, and they might be quite annoyed by the question as well, because we usually like raised up in a society that don't question what you want, don't question your needs, like keep doing what's gonna make other people happy rather than you. So that might be quite understandable, but I'm seeing that the universe is like urging you and pushing you towards a side that they want you to basically decide, because I feel that with the current way of you doing things with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're ignoring your true wishes, your inner child's wishes, and you're not seeing any results. So I don't see that unless you're changing the ways of you doing things, you are gonna see some results in this month. And I'm sorry for this message. Like I start realizing that with my group number threes, sometimes there might be harsh messages, but really that's not my intention. I'm just saying it how it comes, so only take them as resonating. But you can see that little kid over here that he was really, really ignored. So he's kind of very stubborn, just like this card over here with the board that I'm seeing. So he's very very determined in the way how he believes that he needs to keep doing the things because he don't want to bother himself or tire himself by like thinking in any other possible way that he could be doing things. So he's just doing it in a way that he knows and he's trying to see the results. But you can see that all the pentacles he's putting in there is like a little bit blurred. It's not so solid. Versus in here. So this is the real Eight of Pentacles that you can see your work. You have been doing it. But in here it's just like you have been trying and trying and trying and where is it? Because you are not doing it with the full intentions of what you want. Maybe you're trying like different things, but in the same manner, with the same frequency. Like if you're indecisive and whenever you're starting on new things, every time you're thinking that, oh, this is already not going to work out, so what the fuck, let me just try it. I'm sorry for my language. And you don't see the results. That's the thing. So changing on your perspective and really believing that things could happen for you is the biggest thing in this month that I'm seeing. And I don't only see that it's for this month, but it might be in general as well, because like there's plenty of abundance than what you can actually see. So you're turning your back through all this abundance, all this beauty, just because you don't want to leave somehow like a comfort zone behind. This is a Five of Cups. Usually Five of Cups energy is being sad over something emotionally that was not fulfilling you. Like evaluating the situation that caused some disappointment in you. With the reverse position that it came, it's basically making amends with the past. I believe that you're going to have an opportunity to make amends with your past. You're going to have an opportunity to like restart. It might be about the love connection as well. Because there's still like two cups that hasn't filled, fill the liquid down to the floor. Not yet. Like in this position, he cannot focus on these two cups in the upright because he's too much devolved into the disappointment. However, in here, he's more putting his focus on what's already left, what's already in his life, rather than dwelling into the disappointments. So this is the biggest thing that I'm seeing. It like your change of perspective in a nutshell, like focusing on what you still have, what makes you happy, and how can you bring more happiness into your life. So basically gratitude is just like coming like a very big thing. And for the first time, I'm kind of focused on this lion kind of sculpture behind him. So Leo might be significant in your situation or in your chart as well. Yeah, deciding what you want. It's a little bit vague message, but let's see. I'd like to move forward with the challenges you might possibly face during this month, group number 3. What challenges a group number 3 can face during this month there, guys? There's Queen of Wands in reverse and Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. What other challenges? What challenges group number 3 can face during this month? I'm kind of hearing like take a time for yourself. I just want to keep interpreting after I got all the cards out. seriously, Knight of Wands came in the reverse. There's a lot of healing happening. This is a Page of Wands. This is a page, or yeah, this is Page of Wands came in reverse. And in this deck, I keep just taking the reversals, but like it's just like the flip positions, and there's a lot more beautiful messages in the flip sides as well. So I'll just start talking about it. Don't just be discouraged that they're reverses. And the Three of Cups. Okay, so the challenge is that there is a big healing going through, especially about your mindset, especially when it comes to love. You can see that it's a nighttime quite. And I believe that during your state of dreams, there's a lot of healing happening for you. I'm seeing it based on this big pattern over here. So with the Knight of King of Wands, it is like there's a disconnect, I believe, that between you and someone that you hold it to your heart dearly, but there's like too much stubbornness from the both sides that I believe. So there is that need of like taking a time out, because there's like a big healing happening for you. You can also like see those like a throne basically as a guard, the throne that he's sitting on. On the flip side, you can see how high the bars are. So I believe that you guys have quite actually blocked your hearts, especially regarding to the past situations. So there's a lot of accumulated defensiveness that's coming through. But this is the reason why you need to go through the healing right now. You can see that this is like a little lizard or the snake. It's not that big in here. So he had a hold on to his shadow side in here. He's a king of it. He can master it because he already healed it. But in the reverse side, I'm sorry. But in the reverse side, you can see that this piton here is too big. He's facing with it, and he has nowhere to go, basically, because just looking at his eyes. So I believe that you are releasing a lot right now. You're forced to release a lot of your past traumas, like the things that you think, the ways of basically dealing with the life, how you were operating, the defense mechanisms, the protection mechanisms that you basically developed over the years. You are kind of forced to leave them behind. Or if there's a tendency of keep believing that, oh, things are as it is, like there is nothing I can do. This has to change, that I'm seeing it over here as well. And I never get a deck like this before, with two queens in reverse under one reversed king. There might be two people at the play, two feminine figures at the play, but I'm seeing it that one is quite emotionally distorted place. They might be operating from distorted feminine energy, which means that there is a games of manipulation there, quite being more dramatic, too much emotional ups and downs, not feeling grounded enough. And with the Queen of Wands in the reverse in here, it's someone that doesn't quite confident in themselves. So if there's only one person at the play, I'm seeing that that person is acting as if they are too confident in themselves, and they might be also showing themselves as quite manipulative. The only reason is that they don't have the self-confidence actually in themselves, so they are trying to hide it by playing through reverse psychology. I don't trust myself, but how I'm going to make myself feel better is basically trying to dim your light, trying to make you feel worse about yourself so that I'm going to feel better. So this is that kind of like energy. I hope this is not the situation really, but this is the energy that I'm feeling that you're dealing with. And I believe that the stubbornness is in the ways of how you are dealing with it. Like, if there's a tendency for you to keep doing the things in the way that you're doing and you're not seeing any results, it's just because it doesn't meant to give you any results in this way. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is that that little child of yours, the inner child of yours that you keep ignoring, is gonna get more and more fired up, that I believe. Like, you had to basically born from your own ashes. It's coming to it's coming to a point that is going to be very boring for you, that I believe. Like, there's no way out, basically, rather than going it through. So it's like a forced to be basically forced to be faced with your most unpleasant experiences or the things that you don't want to even see. It's just like, can you see that there's a little branch in here up at the ground, and like there's like a phoenix that rises up from there. So it's gonna come up to a point that even a very small insignificant thing can blow up a fire, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, how could it even happen? So yeah, it's some kind of like spiritual awakening right now that you're basically ignoring. You don't want to face through it. But whenever you decide, what you're going to attract is the real soul tribe. Like, there might be really some female figures around you, and the female energies, the feminine energies, which might not be quite sincere. I'm sorry for saying it, but like, once you change the ways how you're operating in the world, how you're viewing it. For example, I always get what I don't want, so there is no way for me to try. There's no need for me to do it. No. Like, when you change the statement into, I know I had hard experiences, but right now I'm changing my experiences. I'm going to attract what I want, regardless of my past, because I really believe in it. So changing how you're talking to yourself is going to attract you to actually, it's going to help you to attract the true soul connections that you want. And also making amends and forgiving the things that hurt you, the people that hurt you in the past. It does not mean that what they have done, how they have behaved was okay now. It does not condone it. But it just, you're forgiving it not because you still like you think that how you have been treated was okay. You are forgiving it because you love yourself enough to let it go. Okay. I'm sorry for the messages, but let's see the blessings that are coming into your way this month, group number 3. You see the wheel of fortune in here. You are the magician. You have the power. And the wheel of fortune is coming underneath here. Just in here, as you can see. With the reversal king of cups and the queen of cups, queens, and the wheel of fortune. It's on your own hand, basically. Changing it all over. If you're resonating with this message, if you're resonating with the fact that you have been in here for a long while, it's time for you to change it now. Only you can do it. Yeah, no one is gonna come and do it for you. And the Fool, yeah. You haven't keep wishing up on the star. You might have felt like things are taken away from you, maybe the hopes, but this is a new start. And can you see the color resonances that everything is kind of in the dark, in the nighttime? So there's really many things are happening for you during the nighttime. really ground yourselves. It's very important for you to also believe in your dreams can actually come true. Just do a protection spell or the protection meditations, or set your intentions also when you're starting your day in that sense as well. But you are very much guided by the spirit, and like basically kicked by the spirit to take a new step, because you have been through there quite a long while. There are too many things that you have already tried. Like there are too many items up on the ground, like they're just like basically pushed aside onto the ground. So you've already tried many things. So now it's time for you to do actually something different. Take a leap, take a step, take a faith, have a faith, and take a step into this healing, into the path that seems actually quite annoying, but it's gonna pay off very much in the long run. We have Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the flip side. It's time for you to give your energy back into yourself, not other people. Okay, quite many, but I will take them. With this around here, it's time for you to invest your energy with the Queen of Pentacles and the flip side to yourself, because when this is in the reverse position, it indicates that it's the time for you to take your energy back and invest everything that you were investing to the other people. And it's a very positive energy. So it's time for you to focus only on yourself. And this is the blessing that's coming you when you allow it to be. Oh my God, we have too many. I thought we had 3. Okay, we have World, the end of the Arcana. 2 Swords, and reverse, the Judgment, and the Knight of Cups. You are moving away from situation that was hurting you dearly. You are not basically hold yourself in this confusion mood anymore. You are getting a hold on all of your emotions, all of your ups and downs. You might be manifesting during the new moon time as well. I'm trying to get a hold on it. If you have been contemplating around some kind of like a romantic situation for a long while, it just shows me that it's a time for you to let go of it right now. You're choosing to let go of it. And while you're doing that, you're basically bringing the justice, the judgment into the situation that was very much needed for a very long while, but it was on the soul. So you are bringing the world moment, like you're changing the course of the things for your highest good. You are embracing your body's needs. Basically, you're giving yourself a lot more self-care. You're pulling your energy back into yourself, and you're seeing everyone in the situation as guiltless. Again, with the same forgiveness message with the those that I'm seeing in here, it doesn't mean that what they have done or how they have behaved was okay. No, it's not again. It's just that you are taking your power away from them by forgiving it, basically. It's a new dawn. Like the major arcana, there are like 2 major cards, major arcanas in here. The world is at the end of the deck. It's not so easy to see this card during a shuffle. And the major arcanas are representing a lot bigger energies in the reading. So this month is quite important for you to take your power away from everything you have been giving it into. Like, it's beautiful for me to see that we are basically clearing up your energy like this. And this one and the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, yeah, only like 2 big arcanas that came in a very positive meaning. These other 2, like the 2 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, they are all minor arcanas, and They're representing situations, the situationship energies that can easily shift when you shift your mind. But when you shift your mind away from like emotional draining or pity mentality, or keep dwelling and asking and questioning what has happened and why, when you shift your energy from this one to actually I invested a lot in this, so right now I'm choosing to free myself. You're bringing in this beautiful new change, the world and the judgment. The fact that everyone is naked in this card also shows me that you're basically reborning. It's like a new chapter of your life that's coming. It's beautiful. Now we can move with the relationship oracle cards of you, starting with your relationship cards. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And the chemistry. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yes. There's a connection that you are inquiring about right now. This is a soulmate connection, but not all soulmate connection has to stay in our lives. That, as we know, they have to teach us some things. But at the same time, you or both parties, which I see both parties were wearing a mask. You both need healing in this relationship. I'm seeing it. And this had to be done separately, that I believe. You both might be in different connections with some other people. It's a very specific message, not going to resonate with everyone, but then you might still be holding on to each other. But I believe that something needs to be changed and let go of in this state. And with the attraction, like there is an attraction in this connection, yes, but more importantly, you're attracting what you're giving your vibe into. So keep your frequency high in order to attract the higher things, like a more positive things you will actually like to enjoy, which comes to the point again back that what do you actually want? Do you want do you want ups and downs? Do you want to keep seeing ups and downs in the relationship? Do you want the resistance always in the relationship? Do you want to feel like you have to defend yourself always in a relationship? Do you feel like, is it okay to keep questioning the intentions behind that person's actions every time? Or do you feel like you want to ease, like you want to flow, you want to feel love, you want to worth, you want to feel like you're worth of being allowed and open your heart and like get accepted by all of your darkness and light moments. So it's just all about basically believing in yourself. And again, dolls. Yeah, I really wanted to get cards with the doll pictures on them, I realized. So you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, blessings will soon be revealed. Yes. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I believe that there's a lot of lifetimes that there are lifetimes you share with this person, so there's like a karmic bonds that had to be completed. There are lessons you need to learn. That's why there's a lot of struggle right now, but at the same time this card tells me a message that just enjoy this moment. You're basically attracting what you're giving and investing in energy into. So how do you want to remember this life? By all the suffering that you have gone through, or by all the achievements and the beautiful things you attracted into your life. So act accordingly is just like the message. Act like you already own it, like fake it till you make it. And trust. Transformational occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. It's just beautiful. And this is the transformation that's going to happen in this connection, I believe. Transformation that's going to happen through your point of views. And Okay. Wow. Builder and bodywork. I just wanted to get two cards for you about your career. That what can you focus on for your highest good for this moment, for this month. And we have builder and bodywork. So your innate ability to build and create uh, brings you deep sense of accomplishment. So if you're working in an area like even a construction or like some area that you can actually build some things or fix some things, that's like a one indication that actually one of the things that you can keep putting your time, energy, and investment into is the small accomplishments that you're gonna have. Like even the very small steps that you complete, for example, that's gonna fulfill your day is gonna elevate your energy because I guess you might be focusing too much onto what hasn't gone good, what has gone wrong. So your guys want you to shift your perspective to what is going good. What can I do for me to get more joy? Not like to not like the empty side of the glass, but they want you to shift to the full side of the glass, your perspective. So, doing things that's going to give you the sense of accomplishment is the best advice that you're getting right now. And also body work. So, your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, and exercise training. So if you're contemplating about going back to the gym or working out or making a schedule for yourself, like a regular workout or like bodybuilding, etc., this is also very important for you to put like a small step-by-step things that you can easily cross off from your list daily to give you a sense of accomplishment. But this is also like a big confirmation for you to basically do that thing on your mind. If you're resonating with this message, like a body work or going to the gym, etc., yeah, that's it. And energy healing is one other thing that's like stood out for me that I guess I said it also in my previous video, but Reiki healing, distant Reiki healing, free videos you can find on YouTube can be quite helpful for you. Or if you can get like a personal one-to-one distant energy healing sessions or through someone that you know that they're good at their job. So this is very important and healing thing for you that can really just clear many blocks in you that I feel. And let me move on with these cards. The great serving, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. In the star family, you're part of a team of souls called in sports. You're feeling down right now. You're feeling alone. However, you're not alone. Like your guys, your soul family would like to reach out to you, but you just need to allow them. Like you, when they reach out to you, it means that this healing journey is going to start as well. So you might be pushing it away, you might be postponing it, but they really want your highest good. It's not happening against you, it's happening for you in here. And I feel that right now you're having this very heated energy with the Mars because Mars is like a very action driven source and energy, and it can be quite hasty as well. So they want you to let your anger out, especially with the body work and builder in here. Like doing anything physical is gonna help you to release the stuck energy out from your body. That's very like helpful and beautiful. But at the same time, by doing so, like you're gonna feel softer and more into opening the possibilities and hiring up your vibration. The great serving, I would like to check. Oh, really? Oh, here. Okay. This is great. Okay. And this is great severing. I'm sorry, I keep saying serving. Maybe you have been allowing people to, I don't say walk all over you, but You are not maybe speaking up so much for yourself or what you want. So that might be also causing very much build up anger, not towards other people necessarily, but towards yourself. But this card says that this is a shadow card. So one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. That's what I was saying. So the warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We are all wounded, and our consciousness and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. So it can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we will see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, and wounds and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we are hurt, it is normal to close off our hearts to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others in the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We are all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people and especially yourself. Wow, I love this message. I love it, and I believe that you needed to hear that one. And I would like to also read this one. It says that at some stage we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. So those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your soul star family. So your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It is very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror, because in a way you are. Often you will go out of your way to help those in your star family instinctively, knowing it's a part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. So think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is a part of your soul family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you have met someone who's part of your soul family or you're about to. This is such a great news. Okay. I'd like to see your advice card, Orphaned. This is 5 and change. So you're bringing change You're bringing change into your situation. And please give me a second quickly. I need to charge it. Yes. Okay, yes. So you're basically bringing change into your situation when you stop orphaning yourself. Like, I believe that you have been trying to basically fit into the situations that were not resonating with your true self. Like, you were dimming your light, you were trying to be with the people that were actually draining your energy just for the sake of staying in your comfort zone, and just for not looking at yourself. This was an avoiding energy. But the fact that this card came in reverse tells me that it's time for you to acknowledge what you want from your life. You don't have to fit in all the circles that you're born into, or you know it before. It's time for you to level up. So this means that some people are not going to follow you there. It's so normal. But you don't need to keep trying to fit yourself into situations that you're unhappy about. It might be your family, it might be your relationship, it might be your friend situations, it might be about work. You are different, and it's a good different. I love when I hear that you are different, or there's something different about you, etc. It's just that there is uniqueness in you that needs to be appreciated. If it keeps getting criticized, you're gonna feel like this, but you don't deserve this. Like, there is a lot that you can offer to the world, but first you need to acknowledge it about yourself and give yourself the love that you deserve. And I again want to like read it. I usually won't, but I believe that the words are like put a lot in a better sense in here. So this says that the shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you have formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as a whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and conditionally and consciously choose to interrupt them. So life wants to love you. Let it. It was a beautiful, beautiful message. You have two cards from your angels. They say, notice the signs. Yes, the signs you have been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. You have been receiving many signs. Just pause the moment and take it slow to realize them. And blessings in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You will understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayers in the best way. That sums up everything. There are really blessings coming your way once you open yourself up to the new possibilities and change your perspective towards yourself, your self-love, your self-worth that I see. But I'm sorry for a little bit like disheartening messages, but there's a lot of healing and transformation happening. That's the reason. And this is not going to resonate with everyone, this reading. So please, if it's not resonating with you, do not take the messages. It is not for you. You can just choose another pile, or you can just go to another pick a card reading out on the YouTube. There are very talented, beautiful readers out there. But I hope to see you next time. And if you like the reading, I'll appreciate you to give a thumbs up or write down in the comments as well. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.